Welcome to the Rocky Mountain Fire Google Openspace Tour. In this tour, we will give a brief overview of the different open space areas which lie within our district, and a basic familiarity with trails, access points, and considerations for responding to calls in our open space. We'll start the tour out by traveling up to Flagstaff Mountain, which is home of Rocky Mountain Station 4 and the base of the Rocky Mountain Fire and Wildland Division. Rocky Mountain's district begins at around the 5,000-mile marker of Flagstaff Road, approximately a 25-minute non-emergent drive from Rocky Mountain Station 1. As you reach the top of Flagstaff, you will come across Green Mountain West Ridge Access Point and Trail. This trail most commonly accesses one of the most prominent peaks in Boulder called Green Mountain. This trail is approximately 1.1 miles to the summit of Green Mountain on predominantly winding single-track trail, with the last quarter mile to the summit getting into steeper terrain. Other trails which can be accessed from this location are the Green Bear Connector Trail, which connects over to Bear Canyon and Bear Peak, and the Ranger Trail, which connects down into Gregory Canyon. Moving down Flagstaff Road, we run into Rocky Mountain Station 4 and Costler Lake. Moving on from Station 4, continuing down Flagstaff Road, we come across the Flagstaff Road access point. After entering through the open space gate, a true track road leads into the Myers Homestead Trail. The most commonly used access to this trail is through the Myers Homestead parking area and trailhead. This trailhead offers ample parking and sufficient Type 1 access on low volume days. The main trail, the Myers Homestead Trail, can be accessed almost entirely by four-wheel drive vehicle. Next, we'll move across the road to the Walker Ranch Trailhead. As you can see, there are two connector trails from the Myers Homestead Trail system, linking to the Walker Ranch Trailhead. From here, you can access the Walker Ranch Loop Trail. The loop consists of the South Boulder Creek Trail, the Columbine Gulch Trail, the Crescent Meadows Trail, and the Pipeline Road. Other access points to the Walker Ranch Loop are the Crescent Meadows Trailhead, which lies within Coal Creek's response district, and the Ethel B. Harold Trailhead, which lies off of Bison Drive. Other notable access points on Flagstaff Mountain include the Bear Peak West Ridge Access Gate off Bison Drive. This access point provides convenient access to the Bear Peak West Ridge Trail, leading up to the top of Bear Peak and down Bear Canyon. These trails are in the City of Boulder's response district, but provide a quicker extraction from the top of Bear Peak and South Boulder Peak than the steep descent down Shadow or Fern Canyon, along with good access point for any wildland fire incidents. Next, we'll move down to the El Dorado Springs area of the district. From the Ethel B. Harold Trailhead, there is a rugged four-wheel drive access road down the Pipeline Road to an open space gate, which provides access to the west side of the Neal Road subdivision and into El Dorado Canyon State Park. El Dorado Canyon is home to world-class climbing and also provides access to several popular trails and picnic areas. During the summer and even warmer days throughout the year, El Dorado Canyon sees high volumes of visitor traffic, which can lead to difficult access and should be a consideration in your daily pre-planning. The visitor center for the park is located on the eastern boundary. This is a common staging area for rescues, including the Rincon area and the Cadillac Crag. This is also the location of the trailhead for the El Dorado Canyon Trail, a 3.2-mile single-track trail which connects out to the Pipeline Road on Flagstaff. As we move down the canyon, the other notable formations are the West Ridge, the Red Garden Wall, the Whale's Tail, the Wind Tower, and the Bastille. These areas will be covered in more detail at a later date. In addition to the El Dorado Canyon Trail, the Rattlesnake Gulch Trail and the Fowler Trail are popular trails in the canyon, which can be accessed from the Rattlesnake Fowler Trailhead within the park. The Rattlesnake Gulch Trail provides convenient access to the train tracks, which lie at the topmost portion of the trail. As we leave the state park, you can see the Fowler Trail continue to the east and connect into the Goshawk Trail to the south, which is used to access the Mickey Mouse Wall climbing area. And the County Road 67 access point to the east. As we move further down El Dorado Springs Drive, we come across the South Mesa Trailhead. Popular trails from this location are the Towhee Trail, the Homestead Trail, and the Mesa Trail, which leads up to the base of Shadow Canyon, a popular trail that provides a very steep and technical access to Bear Peak and South Boulder Peak. A lesser used access point to the Mesa Trail and the base of Shadow Canyon is the Old Mesa Trail, which starts off of Fowler Lane in El Dorado Springs and connects into the Shadow Canyon South Trail. Just across the street from the South Mesa Trailhead is the Dowdy Draw Trailhead. From this trailhead, you can access by four-wheel drive vehicle up to the bridge and out to the east to Highway 93 on the Community Ditch Trail. Going up past the bridge, the Dowdy Draw Trail connects into the Springbrook Loop to the west. This loop is composed of the Springbrook North and the Springbrook South trails. To the east of this junction, the Dowdy Draw Trail continues up to the Flatirons Vista to the east. Although the Dowdy Draw Trail provides access to the Flatirons Vista trail system, the most common access point for these trails is going to be the Flatirons Vista Trailhead, located on the west side of Highway 93. From here, the most commonly accessed trail are the Flatirons North Trail, which is vehicle accessible the whole way up to the connection with the Dowdy Draw Trail, and the Flatirons Vista South Trail, along with the Prairie Vista Trail. Adjacent from the Flatirons Vista Trailhead is the Greenbelt Plateau Trailhead. Heading north from this trailhead takes you down the Greenbelt Plateau Trail towards Marshall Mesa Trailhead. Or you can head to the east on the High Plains Trail. The High Plains Trail connects into the Windy Colton access point and the connection of the Colton Trail. The Colton Trail heads down to the Colton Trailhead just west of Rocky Mountain Station 5. Heading north from the Colton Trailhead will lead you down the Meadowlark Trail to the 3rd Street access point located on the border of Old Town Superior. From here, the Mayhofer Singletree Trail runs to the west. Eventually connecting to the 66th Street access point. From here, the Cowgie Draw Trail continues to the east and intersects with the Community Ditch and the Marshall Valley Trail. The Old Mesa Trailhead sits off Marshall Drive with minimal street parking and is a convenient access to the middle portion of the Marshall Valley Trail and the connection of the Community Ditch and the Cowgie Draw Trail. As we keep moving west, we reach the Marshall Mesa Trailhead, which is a common access point to this trail system and provides ample parking and room for apparatus on low volume days. Next, we'll head south to the Highway 93 access point. To the west, there is vehicle access on the Community Ditch Trail, heading out to the Dowdy Draw Trail. And to the east, there is vehicle access along the Community Ditch Trail, going out to the junction of the Cowgie Draw Trail, and there is vehicle access also to the Marshall Lake. These trails complete the loop commonly referred to as the Dirty Bismarck Loop by bikers and runners. Moving further away from the mountains, we'll head over to the Davidson Mesa Trail, which has a short loop trail system to the west. And across the street, at the Leon Whirl Wildlife Sanctuary, there is a short looped trail around Harper Lake. Moving north towards Rocky Mountain Station 1, you will find the short but popular Dry Creek Trailhead and trail off of Baseline Road. Moving even further north off of Arapahoe Road between 75th and 95th Street is the Teller Farm South Trailhead. From here you can access the Teller Farm Trail to the north, eventually connecting with the Teller Farm North Trailhead. Which also combines as the trailhead access for the White Rock Trail. The White Rock Trail continues to the north, eventually intersecting Phillips Road and the East Boulder Creek Trail, accessed from the East Boulder Trail at White Rocks Trailhead. As you can see from this tour, open space represents an extensive and